Hello everyone, my name is Malkia Holmes, and today I will be discussing the qualities or dispositions that all teachers and professional educators should display. As future educators, it is important for us to reflect on the dispositions we already excel in, as well as the ones that we still need to develop. In this video, I will share some of the key traits I feel like I am confident in, and others that I believe require a little bit more growth and improvement to become a successful teacher. Becoming an effective educator involves not only recognizing my own strengths, but also understanding that there are areas that I can improve in. To better understand dispositions I excel in and ones I need to develop in, starts with me first discovering the key qualities that every professional educator should display. In no order specifically of importance, I will list traits that I already knew and learned that professional educators should show. Those traits include fairness, compassion, advocacy, and reflection. These are not the only traits that they should have, but to me, there are some of the important ones that make up whether you're a great teacher or not. Now that we know some of the many dispositions that all teachers should display, let's look a little closer into what they mean and why they are important. I want to start off with fairness. Fairness to education does not mean the same thing that fairness means in the real world. Fairness in education does not mean to give everyone the same thing. It is to give every student what is necessary for them to reach their fullest potential. It is vital for every educator to have this disposition because it builds this relationship with students and teachers that allow trust to grow. It also provides a sense of belonging and value when you know no matter how different you are from your peers, you will still be given the resources to reach great heights. You also delete distractions because no one has to worry about anything but learning because you have trust in your teachers and that they are doing the right thing when it comes to your education. Compassion is the next one. What is compassion? It is to have and show empathy and understanding. It is to be there for students with a listening ear, to be patient and recognize that students go through things, whether it be personal, school-related, or emotional. And once you recognize that, you give them grace. As former students, I'm sure we all can discuss a time where a little empathy in our lives went a long way into making us who we are today. Every educator should show compassion for others. In every school, students go through things, whether it may be big or small, and deserve compassion. When you have the ability to look at other people's situation from their point of view and offer support, it makes you a good teacher to have in the classroom. The next one would be advocacy. Advocacy is needed because not every child will be brave enough to speak up or even knowledgeable on certain things. And that is where a professional educator comes in. It is your job to speak up for kids who cannot. Your job is to make sure that everyone under your care can succeed inside and outside of the classroom. It is to see what is happening and give them different opportunities, speak up for their rights, and give them resources that you see are not being given to them or that is needed to make sure their growth is not limited. This also stems back to fairness. Advocating ensures that every student is treated in the correct way. You're just being a voice for those who feel like they are voiceless. The next one would be reflection. Reflection is a key to becoming the best possible teacher because reflection is to think about what you did or said and foster upon ways to make whatever you did better. Without reflection is without growth. Every day, the way that kids learn, think, and behave changes. So if you come into a classroom and you don't reflect upon how you teach and how you behave with the kids, you may not help them grow. And the growth in the classroom will be stagnant. So it is necessary that you reflect. And one that I did not mention earlier would have to be, but it's very important, would have to be professional conduct. Professional conduct refers to how one behaves. That's coming to work on time, being prepared, being ready to work. You cannot properly teach and be there for your students without this quality. Students need someone who they can depend on. If you come in on time and they know that you'll be there at 4:45 when you're supposed to be there at 4:45, you're making them believe in you. Professionalism is also treating everyone with respect. No matter how they treat you, they know that this person is going to treat them right. It is also keeping your job and your personal life separate and following rules. No one likes when someone is treating them poorly because of something else happened to them that had nothing to do with, the situation that's at hand. So yeah, just having professional conduct makes your classroom more productive and enjoyable because no one's going to come to you with attitudes that stem from a different problem that has nothing to do with school environments. Now I want to speak about the challenges that I have with certain dispositions like high expectations. I personally right now work with special education students, so setting high expectations is a little bit hard because a lot of the times you hear I don't know, I don't know, I don't know repeatedly, and sometimes you kind of fall into they don't know kind of mindsets, and you start giving them the bare minimum so that it follows up with what their IEP says. But I definitely can work on having higher expectations for students. Another one I could really work on is advocating. I'm fresh as being instructional care aide, so I don't really know how to be the voice for the students because I'm kind of navigating my way around the school work environment. So that's something I need help on as well. But some traits I believe I am strong in is fairness, because I will always be the one to treat someone equally regardless of their gender, race, ethnicity, sexual preference. I will treat everyone how they need and deserve to be treated, with respect. When it comes to compassion, I'm also very good at that because I strive to be understanding and empathetic towards others. I can recognize that everybody goes through things and be able to give them grace and give them exceptions that I know helped me when I was in school. And last but not least, I think I'm very good with respect. I'm always going to value others' opinions, whether or not I agree with them. I always make an effort to be polite, considerate, and I just take time out to make sure everyone feels heard and valued within my classroom. Yes. So, in conclusion, I would just like to say that